Hey guys, it's been a minute. I say a lot. My bad. It's like on How I Met Your Mother when all the college kids make a drinking game out of Robin Scherbatsky saying "bottom" in an interview, and then they always say, "Oh, you're pretty drunk that way." She says it so much. Yeah. But anyways, I want to talk about some ghost stories with you guys. I've seen some shit. Not recently. Oh, kind of. A couple months ago, I did. But let's start from the beginning. Okay, so I was 12, and me and my mom lived in a haunted apartment. Like, legit, this shit was haunted, bitch. Like, no. If you don't believe in ghosts, don't, try to post logical explanations, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, there is no logical explanation for this shit. Listen. So, my mom was doing something for work late at night. Can't remember what it was, but it was a Friday. I was just sitting there. It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm by myself, just watching TV. Actually, I vividly remember I was watching The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And then our dog starts going crazy, and she starts barking at, a specific spot on the couch. And I put my hand over there, and it was fucking cold as shit. Just that spot. And I'm like, that's weird. And then she kept barking and barking and barking. And she only would bark, if there was someone at the door. It's the only time I ever heard her bark, really. And then she acted like she was following something or someone and was, barking across the living room. And then she was sitting at the window, staring at the blinds, barking. And then all of a sudden, the blinds got ripped off the fucking window. And I don't mean they just fell. No, they fucking were ripped down. The whole thing, it came down so hard and fast. I got really scared. The plastic broke. It was busted. It happened with force. The blinds were all bent up and shit. And yeah, it doesn't just happen from, they didn't just fall. They were ripped down. And then I started crying and I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, you need to come home. There's a ghost. And then also, when we would get home from work and school, every day we were picking up the knickknacks off the floor. And, it didn't start out that way. They used to sit on the shelf just perfectly fine until one day, all of a sudden, they started every day. We had to pick them up off the floor. My mom saw books flying off the shelf before, right in front of her face, 10 feet. No exaggeration, it was literally 10 feet. Also, I went to go shut my light off once, and my hand wasn't even to the wall yet. It was, maybe 5 inches away, and then I watched my light switch, flick down really fast. It went, I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I slept with my mom that night. I was 12. So I was I was too old to sleep in bed with my mom at that point, but whatever. I also had gotten locked in my room once by our ghost that we had. My door didn't have a lock on it, and I was home alone, and I went to go get out of my bedroom one day, and it felt like someone was on the other side holding the doorknob, because the knob wouldn't even turn. Our dog was so scared of that place that she would sleep in the shoe closet until we would get home. And another thing, which this is where all the technological people are gonna come in and be like, oh, well, there was still some leftover juice. Anyways, okay, I had this Baby Alive type of doll. And me and my friend were just like joking around with it. We were talking about Chucky. And we picked up the doll. And then like, I'm like, oh, look how creepy it is. And I threw it. And it hit the wall. And it fucking giggled. I'm like, oh, that's weird. I thought it was off. So I picked it up and I looked at the back of it. It was off. I'm like, huh. Okay. So then I open up the battery pack. There's no batteries. And then I flipped it over and looked at it again, like just looking at it like, wow, how did this giggle? And then it blinked and went, Mama. Now, mind you, that is one of the phrases it was supposed to say. But with no fucking batteries? Yeah. This scared the shit out of us, so I buried it in my closet and barricaded my closet door. True story, bro. And then more recently, in this house, this very house I'm in, making this video right now. Okay, I'm not gonna be creepy. This was maybe 2-3 months ago. I was sitting in this very spot. 10 o'clock at night, just watching TV, and, okay. I have to show you. There's a hallway right there. And that leads into the kitchen, and then also if you go past it, there's like bedrooms and stuff like that. And I saw a little girl walk past from over in the bedroom area or whatever into the kitchen. But the kitchen light never came on, and I didn't hear anything. Like, I thought it was my daughter getting water, but I didn't hear any water being gotten or anything like that. So I got up and went to go look to see what she was doing. There was nobody in the fucking kitchen. And I watched a little girl walk, and then I remembered, I'd be like, wait, my kid doesn't have a red nightgown, because this girl was wearing a red nightgown. My kid wasn't even wearing a nightgown that night, for one, and what she was wearing wasn't red. So now I'm kind of like, well, what the fuck? Who was that? And then I did go check. My daughter she was still in bed. And there's no other kids in this house besides my son, and he's a year old. It was just creepy because it's not one of those things where I didn't see it in the corner of my eye. I mean, like, I kind of did. I was looking just straight on at the TV, and then I saw the little girl, but then I turned and looked, and, normally, I turned and looked and it was gone. No, I fucking turned and looked and watched her finish walking across. That's what fucking scared me, and I'm like, huh, alright. Plus, my daughter told me when she was 4 that there was an old man in the kitchen. And she just wasn't gonna look at him. That's what she said. She's like, there's an old man sitting there, and I don't like it, but I'm just not gonna look at him. And I was like, what? What you mean? Ooh, creeping me out. So I kind of want to go ghost hunting now. And this is all because I've been watching Shane Dawson's most recent videos about when he went to the Stanley Hotel, which is where The Shining takes place. And he got some stuff. Plus, his boyfriend's sister has a ghost friend. Like, this, she just follows her around. And, like, they figured out that a ghost can show up on a Snapchat filter. Like, the ones that you do with your friend, like the dog face or something like that. Or another one where you can do it to people. And it'll pop up, like, another one. But it doesn't do it to everyone, only if there's a ghost. So I kind of want to try it walk around my house with that Snapchat filter on, and if I see a face, I'm gonna flip the fuck out. Because then also, in Shane's video, they went to a spot in the Stanley Hotel where someone hung themselves and put the little dog face in the doorway. Like, right where where he would have been. And it wasn't anywhere else. How fucking creepy is that? That is, oh, wow, that was a really ugly face. I apologize for that. Sorry you had to see that. But that is all I have. So leave some comments, tell me about some of your ghost stories. And maybe I'll make a video about it.